Hello everyone. Today I am going to discuss with you estimate of septic tank. So before starting the estimation, you should know what do you mean by septic tank and what do you mean by soak pit. So septic tank is an underground chamber generally made up of concrete, masonry, it may be stone masonry or brick masonry, plastic or fiberglass. So generally it separates the liquids and solids and provides digestion of some organics and storage, mainly by bacteria which live without oxygen, and it also discharges partially filtered and clarified effluent to the drain field for final attachment. And what do you mean by soak pit here? A soak pit is a covered porous walled chamber that allows water to slowly soak into the ground. Pre-settled effluent from septic tank is discharged to the underground chamber from where it infiltrates into the surrounding soil. So this is about general definition of septic tank and soak pit. Let us see the example. Prepare a detailed estimate of a septic tank with soak pit for 25 users from the given drawings. Here you need not worry about any n number of users. So in the examination directly they will give you a drawing. Okay. So let us see the specification. While seeing this specification, you just keep an eye on the particular drawing. Septic tank shall be of first class brickwork in 1:4 cement mortar. The foundation and floor shall be of 1:3:6 cement mortar. Inside of septic tank shall be finished with 12 thick cement plaster, and floor shall be finished with 20 cement plaster with 1:3 mortar mixed with the standard waterproofing compound. Upper and lower portion of a soak pit shall be of second class brickwork in 1:6 cement mortar, and middle portion shall be of dry brickwork. Roof covering, slabs and buffel wall shall be of precast RCC. The length of the connecting pipe from latrine seat may be taken as 3 meters, and remaining data you can assume. Let us start with the problem. So as usual, the first item will be the excavation. So there are two drawings. One is of septic tank and other one is soak pit. So first you take septic tank. As only single septic tank here, you should write only one number of septic tank, and length taken as 2.8 meters, and the breadth is 1.7 meters, and height is 1.9 meters. See in the figure, just keep in your mind, length is 2.8 meters, breadth is 1.7 meters, and height is 1.95. So in the figure, just observe. First you observe in the septic tank. So what is the length there? 2.8 meters, correct? So in the plan, end-to-end dimension shows like 2 meters, correct? In the sectional elevation also you can see it is end-to-end 2 meters, correct? Plus thickness of the masonry wall here 30 centimeters plus 30 centimeters, and bearing of bed concrete, that is 10 centimeters for both sides. So this will be 2.8 meters. Out length will be 2.8 meters, correct? And what about breadth? Breadth they have given like 1.7 meters, correct? So breadth into in dimension it is 0.9 meters plus 0.4 meters both side. So it is 1.7 meters here and here. So 90 plus 40 plus 40, it is 1.7 meters, correct? And what about height? Height they have taken as 1.95 meters. See, so excavation generally made by below the ground level, correct? So from the bottom of the slab or from the ground level, it is 30 centimeter plus 1.4 meters plus slab thickness given as 20 centimeters, okay, and height, I mean here to here, it is 5 centimeters, okay. So how it comes, how you can observe it is 5 centimeters. See here, as the floor in the shape of sloped manner, so here it is 0 and here it is 10 centimeters. So the average height will be 0 plus, I mean 0 plus 10 centimeters divided by 2. So the average height will be 5 centimeters here. So total it is 1.95. So if you multiplied with the length, breadth and height, you will get the excavation quantity for septic tank as 9.28 cubic meters. So if you want, you can observe in the explanatory notes, okay. So the next I mean excavation quantity for soak pit. So as it is one number, you can write one number, and the soak pit as it is in the circular shape, you need to first calculate, you need to uh, pi d square by 4, okay, by using the formula pi d square by 4. So here diameter is the diameter will be 2 meters, correct? So 2 meter ಹೇಗೆ ಬಂತು ಅಂತ ನೋಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಕವೇಷನ್ ಔಟೇ ಮಾಡೋದು ಯಾವಾಗಿದ್ರು, ಓಕೆ. So what is the into in dimension here? It is 1 meters, correct, plus 20 plus 20, correct, and 20 centimeter will be gravel layer, then coarse sand will be 15 centimeters both side. So total it is here to here, it is 2 meters. If you want, you can observe in the plan also. Here you just see, so into in it is 1 meters, correct, plus 20 centimeters plus 15 centimeters plus 15 centimeters. So one side it is, I mean here to here it is 50 and here to here it is 50. So total it is 2 meters. That's why they have written 2 meters is the diameter, and height it have taken as 3 meters. So it is 3 meter below the ground level. So if you want, you can observe here. So below the ground level up to dry masonry it is 50 centimeters plus 250 centimeters. So total it is 3 meters. So while multiplying with the area and height, you will get the quantity of excavation for the upper portion of soak pit. It is 9.42 cubic meters. So what about soak pit lower portion? So just observe in the figure. So 3 meters we have taken from here to here, correct? So lower portion means this particular portion, okay. So here what is the dimension? Into end dimension it is 1 meters plus, here we can observe, so it is into end dimension it is 1 meter plus 20 centimeter this side and 20 centimeter this side, so total it is 1.4 meters. So that's why diameter they have taken as 1.4 meter. So pi d square by 4 you will get the area multiplied with height, that is 20 centimeters. Here you can see in the figure, so this particular height is 20 centimeters. Okay, so the total excavation quantity is 19 cubic meters here. So the next item, cement concrete. ಸೊ ಸಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಕಾಂಕ್ರೀಟ್ನ ಎರಡು ಕಡೆ ಹಾಕಿದ್ದೀವಿ, ಒಂದು ಬೆಡ್ ಕಾಂಕ್ರೀಟ್ಗೆ, ದೆನ್ ಸ್ಲೋಪಿಂಗ್ ಫ್ಲೋರಿಗೆ. ಸೊ ಬೆಡ್ ಕಾಂಕ್ರೀಟ್ ಡೈಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ? ಸೊ ಲೆಂತು ಬ್ರೆಡ್ತು ಅದು ಸೇಮ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಎಕ್ಸ್ಕವೇಷನ್ಗೆ ಏನು ತೊಗೊಂಡಿರ್ತೀರ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ 2.8 ಮೀಟರ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ 1.7 ಮೀಟರ್ಸ್. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಥಿಕ್ನೆಸ್, ಬೆಡ್ ಕಾಂಕ್ರೀಟ್ ಥಿಕ್ನೆಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ? ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ 20 centimeters. That's why 2.8 into 1.7 into 0.2 you will get 0.95 is the quantity for bed concrete. Then sloping floor, as I told you, one side it is 0 and other side it is 10 centimeters, as it is in the slope of 1 in 20. Okay, so the average height at the middle it is 5 centimeters. So you have to consider the average thickness. So into in dimension it is 2 meters and 0.9 multiplied with the thickness you will get 0.09 cubic meter will be the sloping floor quantity. So total quantity for the cement concrete it is 1.04 cubic meters. So the next item, first class brickwork in 1:4 cement mortar. First you take long walls. Long walls, for the first step there are two numbers, okay, having the length of 2.6 meters and breadth 0.3 and height is 0.6. Just observe in the figure. ಸೊ ಲಾಂಗ್ ವಾಲ್ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಯೂಶ್ವಲಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ, ಔಟ್ ಡೈಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ತಗೋತೀರಿ, ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್? ಸೊ ಔಟ್ ಡೈಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೂ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ ಇದು? 2 meters ಪ್ಲಸ್ 20 ಪ್ಲಸ್ 20, ಸೊ ಟೋಟಲ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ 2.4. 2.4, but as they have written, first step you need to consider this one, that is into end dimension it is 2 meters plus 30 centimeters plus 30 centimeters here. So total it is 2.6 meters for the first step and 2.4 meters for the second step. Okay, so breadth also 0.3 meters and height they have written here 0.6 meters. Okay, so first step, two numbers 2.6 meters multiplied with thickness, that is breadth, that is 0.3 and height is 0.6. The total quantity of first long wall, that is 0.94, and the second step, two numbers 2.4 meters multiplied with the breadth, that is 0.2, and height it is 1.15. See how it comes. So depth, 30 centimeter plus 1.4 meters plus 5 centimeters here. Okay, so in the total depth you just subtract this 60, you will get this particular height, that is 1.15 meters. Okay, so similarly in the short wall, always for the short wall you need to consider end to end dimension, correct? So that is two numbers 0.9 meters will be the length and breadth is 0.3 and height will be 0.6. And second step, two numbers 0.9 same into in dimension, breadth is 0.2 and height will be same. So the total quantity of first class brickwork here 2.78 cubic meters, correct. ಸೊ ಇದು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಬ್ರಿಕ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಸೆಪ್ಟಿಕ್ ಟ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಅದಾಯಿತು. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಸೋಕ್ ಪಿಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ನೋಡ್ಬೇಕಲ್ಲ. ಸೋಕ್ ಪಿಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಬ್ರಿಕ್ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್, I mean in the fourth item, first you take upper portion. Upper portion means it is having the diameter of 1.2 meters. ಸೊ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಅದನ್ನು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಕವೇಟ್ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ನೀವು ಏರಿಯಾ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರಿ, ಬಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ you need to take mean circumference. Okay, so mean circumference, how much here, it is pi into d. So diameter for the mean circumference they have taken 1.2 meters. See how it comes. So upper portion means, so into in dimension ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ 1 meter. So always mean circumference ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದಾಗ you have to consider center to center. Okay, it means 1 meter plus 20 by 2 plus 20 by 2. So you will get mean circumference as 1.2 meters. Similarly, lower portion also it is having the diameter of mean diameter it is 1.2 meters. So the total quantity of second class brickwork it is 0.53 cubic meters. So similarly, second class dry brickwork in soak pit. So dry brickwork ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ ನಾವು soak pit ಅಲ್ಲಿ. So this particular portion will be the dry brickwork. Okay, so it is also having the diameter that is 1.2, I mean mean circumference multiplied with breadth and height. It is having 2.5 meters. You just observe in the figure. So the total quantity of second class dry brickwork it is 1.88 cubic meters. So we just observe all the items. So totally it is having 16 items. So in the examination they will ask only few items. Okay, for example, if you see the question paper December 2016 and 17, they have asked like the plan and section of the septic tank is given in the figure. Work out the quantities and cost of the following items of the work ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು they have asked like earthwork in excavation at rupees so and so, and first class brickwork in cement mortar 1:3 and so on. So they will be asking like this, but we don't know which question they are going to ask. That's why you have to practice all the things. Okay, so you just go through this video or whatever the notes I will send you. Just go through that notes. Any if you get any doubt, you just ask me. Okay, thank you so much.